Hello, and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome, my fellow callers, to another interesting episode. It's been a while when I've been bringing you guys the latest updates, and of course, it's just due to some unforeseen circumstances. Of course, I wish to be bringing you the best updates regularly than often. Of course, I really missed you guys, and I also hope you have missed me too. So, in this video today, without much waste of time, we're going to be discussing on two stories. First and foremost, talking about the Copa del Rey draw, which was drawn earlier today, and guess what? El Clasico, Barca facing Real Madrid for the Copa del Rey semi-finals. Of course, it's going to be a very interesting clash, as it have always been in El Clasicos. Then secondly, talking about some transfer stories. Of course, talking about Benjamin Pavard, who plays for Bayern Munich. Of course, Barca have been showing strong interest for Pavard in the last few weeks. Of course, Barcelona want to, sign him according to reports. And according to this report that we're going to be discussing about, Barca are already working on a move for the French defender in the summer. It will not be this January window, because tomorrow will be the transfer deadline day. So it will be a summer move if everything goes well. We're also going to be looking at that in much detail. So guys, before we get right into the full story, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please endeavor to do so you always stay up to date. After shrugging off the challenge of Real Sociedad in the quarterfinals, FC Barcelona booked their place in the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey as they look for their 32nd title in the prestigious cup competition. However, the road ahead could be difficult, as FC Barcelona have been drawn against Real Madrid in the semi-finals. It is another tough possible matchup for the Catalans after they got past Real Sociedad in the previous round. But not everyone is upset with that draw. According to CK Rodriguez, the Barca dressing room wanted an El Clasico in the Copa del Rey and is happy with the draw and is looking forward to facing Real Madrid once again. The Catalans had succumbed to a 3-1 defeat at the hands of their arch rivals earlier in La Liga this season, but they took retribution for the loss by beating Los Blancos with the same scoreline in the Supercopa de España final. The victory helped Xavi Hernandez secure his first trophy with Barcelona. The Catalans coach now has an even record against Real Madrid with 2 wins and 2 losses in 4 competitive matches. Barcelona's upcoming game against Real Madrid could give him the opportunity to take his record to the positive side. Buoyed by an extraordinary run of wins, albeit by small margins, FC Barcelona are certainly showing positive growth and have what it takes to beat the reigning Spanish champions in Copa del Rey. The first leg of this blockbuster El Clasico will be played either on the 28th of February or the 1st or 2nd of March, while the second half will be played on the 4th or 5th or 6th of April. It all depends. The two sides will meet in La Liga as well on March 19 in what could be a consequential match in the context of the league title. What a game that could be, of course. Honestly, on my own opinion, I was not hoping for Real Madrid for the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey, but it is what it is. So, which means totally this season we will play Real Madrid 5 times, because so far I've played them 2 times. One in La Liga where we were beaten 3-1, and the other one last week against the Real Madrid in the Super Cup final where we won them 3-1. So we're going to play 5 fixtures because the Copa del Rey is a 2-legged tie. So I can't wait for that tie. We all can't wait for that game, as El Clasico has always been El Clasico. No matter what, El Clasico are always entertaining to watch. Of course, the biggest football fixture. So we just need to do things right, because of course we all want Xavi to win a major trophy. So far we have won the Super Cup, which isn't something considered major, but at least we have something a little. But we need to win at least 1 or 2 trophies major. So we are still in the Copa del Rey and we are still in La Liga. And let's not forget, the Europa League is also a strong contention for us. So winning all those trophies will be a very big, I think, a very successful season for Xavi if he can win all those 3 trophies. But to be honest, it's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough, because the opponents that we're going to face will not be an easy one. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. I think things will be good. So far, we are seeing the improvement. Even without Lewandowski, for the 3 games that he was banned, we still managed to win all those 3 games. Albeit just a 1 goal margin, but a win is a win. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the game against Real Madrid will play out. Of course, I think we are getting, even though we can accept that we are into a transition season, but I think the team is improving under Xavi. Even though I know there's a lot of critics, some fans out there who are not happy about how things are, but I think we have to just appreciate so far what we have done. I know just the Champions League that we left in such a disappointing fashion, but I think so far so good. Then on to the next story of discussion. FC Barcelona are accelerating talks with Bayern Munich centre-back Benjamin Pavard, according to a report by Kerry Hall. His management is already working on a transfer to the Catalans with the help of Juan Laporta and Pini Zahavi as an intermediary. Zahavi is said to be a close friend of Laporta and, of course, also helped Barcelona pull off a move for Robert Lewandowski in the summer. The two parties were also in talks for David Alaba in the summer of 2021, but the Austrian chose to go to Real Madrid instead. Pavard is on the last 6 months of his contract at Bayern Munich and has already decided to leave the Bavarians. He has chosen Barca as his next destination. Meanwhile, Bayern are moving in to sign João Cancelo in the winter on a 6-month loan deal. It will include an option to buy worth 70 million euros as reported by Fabrizio Romano. The Portuguese was also reportedly on the radar for FC Barcelona, but his wages and transfer fee made the move impossible. Apart from Pavard, Barcelona are also reportedly keeping tabs on Juan Foyth. The Argentine was also linked with the Blaugrana in the summer, but a long-term injury meant the transfer failed to transpire at the time. The World Cup winner is apparently keen to join FC Barcelona, despite being rumored with a switch to Real Madrid as well. Benjamin Pavard for some time now have been linked to Barcelona. Barcelona trying to strengthen just their centre back or their defense. Even though so far I think we have been having an excellent defense this season. To be honest, it's not like I'm not too I don't think Pavard is on form right now to be like. To me, looking for players to improve this team are players who are really, really doing well. Anyway, I just have to understand the fact that yes, our team we don't have the money, the finances, because had it been this team could have been healthy financially, then there is no way I can see Barca running for Pavard because Pavard is not the Pavard of 2018. It's not the Pavard of some years back. Pavard is not that difference maker again. And of course, as Matteo Alemani once said, that Barca might really focus more on, free agent. And maybe that's the case. Because honestly speaking, I don't think he's going to add something really, really significant to that back line where we have already Kunde, Christensen, Araujo, Marcos Alonso. But all good. I think he has that experience. Let's see how it goes if actually Barca will succeed. But I think there's that positive that we will get him. The fact that the player have already said he wants to leave Bayern as soon as his contract comes to an end. And that means it will be so possible for Barcelona to of course bring him into the Camp Nou next summer. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.